name's Jeff King. I've taught high school Chinese for 4 years in an urban district, and now I'm at the Harvard Ed School. So we know the best way to learn Mandarin is to go to China, definitely. But the second is to play EduSaga, an immersive detective game that brings virtual Shanghai to your mobile phone. Meet Maddie. She's a young professional who wants to learn Chinese. She loves Chinese culture, and she wants to do business in China one day. She's used free apps like Chinese Skill and even paid hundreds for Rosetta Stone. She loves Duolingo for Spanish, but Duolingo doesn't offer Chinese. And every time she picks up an app for a week or two, she gives up. Maddie's actually representative of millions of Chinese learners everywhere. edX MOOC data and 50 user interviews reveal that they're motivated by business and cultural reasons. They also report using an app for a week and then giving up. So why the struggle? Well, Chinese is difficult. Look at these characters. The learners also report that these apps all use a rote memorization method, brute force, fill in the blanks, translation, matching. Where's the context? Where's the culture? When will I ever use this? Let's take a look at how EduSaga shakes things up. Okay, it's not projecting on the screen, but in this particular scene, Maddie is immersed into Shanghai airport, and she is starving, okay? So she's starving, and luckily she sees a KFC ahead, but there's a problem. She doesn't know a word of Chinese, and her confidence is dropping. So there's this little confidence bar dropping.
来一个派.
Okay, all right. So we'll do it without the demo. Okay, so judges, I'm going to need you to help Maddie out. You need to listen to the 3 people in front of Maddie, okay? And listen to what they order. Now, Nick, you wrote you love to travel, so you're going to take the charge on this, all right? So judges can help you out, but you're going to take the lead. So Maddie, so the first customer walks up and says, 来一个派. Okay, and you see a pie come out. So he says, 来一个pie, you see a pie come out. The second customer says, 来一个薯条.
来一个薯条.
Perfect. And 来一个薯条 and French fries come out, okay? And the third customer says, 来一个冰淇淋. 来一个冰淇淋 and ice cream comes out. All right, it's your turn to order, Nick.
你好.
The person says, 你好. What do you tell the employee?
来一个pie.
来一个 pie, awesome! So the pie comes out, your confidence shoots up, you get the pie, it's a little bit strange, but you eat it, it's sweet meat, it's delicious. Alright, so players love this scene when they play our prototype. They're like, I can imagine this happening if I were to actually go to Shanghai. And they feel confident because they learned it without any translation. Alright, now let's pretend to take a look at a cultural scene. Alright, and the driver says to Maddie,
236
oh, yes, awesome. You don't know what the heck that means, but you're like, okay, probably time to play. So Professor Higgins, I'm going to ask you, how much would you tip? Would you give no tip? 10%, 15%, or 20%? 20%. We're getting very generous, 20%.
啊，中国我们不收小
Is
费。
it something you can't understand? And then gives you back the tip. I guess they don't tip in China. Okay, so now we're going to, hopefully the slides come back up. But anyway, we believe in immersive cultural experience that combines cultural learning, meaningful context, and great content, and building confidence will provide a better alternative than some of our competitors for educational and engagement purposes. So Rosetta Stone and Fluence, they offer many languages, but focus on forcing Chinese into their Spanish platform. And apps like Chinese Skill are free, but they're Duolingo clones. They use rote memorization. So we've been working on this for 2 months, so we have diverse backgrounds. We're all committed to making engaging and educational games. We've tested the prototype with 25 people and are incorporating that feedback now. We're looking for more early adopters. We're hoping to use Facebook and LinkedIn to funnel groups of 100 learners to the site where they can download the demo and sign up. And then after that, we're going to analyze the data to see what percentage download, how long do they play, which features do they use, and are they actually learning? Oh, sorry. Okay, so here's our timeline. In March, we're hoping to get 1,000 users for a closed beta, opening it up for the open beta in June, publicly launching Chapter 1 on iOS, Android, and Steam, and then 3 months later, Chapter 2 comes out for $2.99, and then one chapter comes out every 2 months afterwards. So why now? Well, Obama in September launched an initiative to increase the number of Mandarin learners in K-12 schools from 200,000 to 1 million by 2020. In addition, he wants to support technological tools to help serve underserved communities who don't normally have access to Mandarin. So these are 2 initiatives. We think EduSaga can do a wonderful job with this in supporting it. Thank you, and we're boarding June 2016.